with Jackpot City Casino, now in Malawi.
Are we live?
We're live.
We're live. Did you internet?
Did it by YouTube?
Bro, announcements. Announcements. First and foremost, I've been getting a question on Facebook mostly. Godi hey mango banga announces into hey magoti hey mabale sa kumatharu bano bamuzi bano bati masunga mabale gopya. So we're still excitedly hanging out with Jackpot City. I don't know, whatever, but it's re. Yeah, so for those people who were wondering, we were still cooking some more things for you guys. Are you ready to win big with every deposit? Register now with Jackpot City and make your first deposit to unlock an exciting spin on the Fikani wheel. Then top up 1,000 kwacha or more on your second deposit to earn a second spin, doubling your chances to win. Prizes include
20 free spins on hot Jackpot City. Komanso Okoza winner 10 free flights on Aviator.
But that's not all. Join our exclusive WhatsApp group for insider trading tips with myself, Brandon Jones, and Uncle Ben. Link in the description. Plus, use our special code when signing up to claim guaranteed free spins. No luck needed.
Are we live on YouTube?
Very live, my friend. Live and direct.
I'm excited to have this one right here.
I say, Ben, Nduguzen Khan, short story.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Kunali launch Jacob Stars.
The one that I was not invited to.
Yeah, I was. I was. With my full name there. And my
Which name?
My +7.
That's not your full name.
My +7.
We know what your full name is.
But one of your full name, you had
an Brandon Jones. I saw that.
Yeah.
That's not
so yeah, I met the mayor, I met a couple of people excitedly. Now man, Yamigani ndi nyamara mina kakao jirimba. I'm not join my blacks. No blacks I'm like, yeah, ndeba jibale.
Zaba jibale easy.
Zaba jibale.
Ineo sizika ukuze ini ai.
Ningokhala vagero. Nkusamuka kujirimba koja, nkubuya kujilongwe. Lemo mwa yamigani. Aligori. Today we have Ayami in the building. Yes.
My blacks.
Welcome to Podcastmalawi. Excited to have you here.
I'm excited.
Very gust. Yeah. I would say, podcast teacher.
I actually thought he was joking. Like when he walked in here, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna run this shit today. So I'm like, hey, this guy, he's gonna get us fired today.
I said, come in, yo, out there, Malawi, what's happening? What's good? This is man like I am me, call me Saint-Realest. We right here, live on Podcast Malawi. I'm your host. This is I am me. I'm hosting these guys right here, interviewing them tonight.
We are happy to be here. Thank you for,
we are ready.
Excited, for having us.
Very excited.
Right?
Yeah.
Very
long time. It's been a long time.
I am. But I say, and I'm always happy to see you. It's always good vibes.
I feel it. That's true.
I say, we get you two come in I sent it. I sent me.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
but
man.
it's always good.
Appreciate it.
And that you're here. It's also, again, who've been asking in the comments, I am in my brand, you know. But in Kanimija in the Tango, I am a black sija. Unam figure under Anjiro.
They were Anjiro. And I said, Sadu Bempar.
I can't remember that.
And I said, Be the phone manager. I'm going to go phone a mundu. In a good no. Reggae.
Amene makunga reggae.
Reggae kule grana njotsago muzamu ndana njotsa reviewed
nduje ndika ya sole
kule grana njotsago kurege
Justin Bieber
magana nakambirana anachira panga upo magana ndipo anali maupo kumene anachira panga na upo kuti magaye mfana uyu asakale so kurege
aziva
Now okay, so yeah, reggae anuyo.
Come on.
Reggae anuyo. Tengani.
Yeah, come on. Inendo kana ngachanziro ana vangoroid. Masungamba za odera. Ifwa time just reggae.
Ndikuni.
Reggae.
Matala, nchifake ndakuti. Reggae anuyo aroi.
Tengani.
Reggae ja. Inamba kuprinta madisheti. Unaona kaonoko kake. Ndi right. Ana just Roy. Ni reggae.
Nobody can stop reggae.
Nobody can stop reggae.
Nah, but you know, it's good to be here. It feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like family.
Yeah, it is.
Roy, my black, see, all these people we're mentioning, they're like family.
Amen.
Definitely.
You know?
Ase kumase, wana kuponya bado usuna msai. Ana kuponya bado.
No, I think ine kuti ndi mudziwe.
Msangwana ulisindi nkata bwana.
Yeah, just be honest, man.
Just be honest.
Sunkata.
Tangu masugani.
No. I don't think I can be in the right position to say Guru Sankata.
Yeah.
Ine time ending kamudziwa abe. Ana yaramba kumenya beti ma waves dinaragira bo.
Adambo soko.
Yeah, adambo soko siragare. That's when I knew Guru they sent. Akumenya ma reggae. And ineo ndinkantenga ndi artist wa danso wambiri.
Yeah.
And kalelo I had the chance to work with him. There was a song which we never released.
Yeah.
And the verse anega mwenjo mene yinali ya danso.
Soko mbili.
Danso yake so sadi ya jina malinga ya jijewa ya yoti anthu aku Malawi angai, you know, amaika dance when nini apart waicha. So that was the saint I knew back then. And then anango bezoti waisi ntagemi jendala so don't kulumale zukawaje.
Lava boy. Kono se sent.
Kana kunangona Nelia waraniso. Anyway, afuro
goza ase kuma sent. Ineo chimene ndune nayo kuti nakuziwa ulika. Yande ujadatu mbaira ufana na dusu. Transformation yene jai. Chonde msana ni depression. Chile jiga jana se.
Agomama ziwa. I mean, we grow Ndintawi.
Yeah.
Gugu and Ndintawi.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it's not even about kudi transformation ya bwera fa napanga china chake. It's about appreciating life.
So first of all, before you actually go into deep about how you evolved from where you came from to what you are now, please, Saint, why Saint? Why?
Oh, Saint-Realest.
Saint, yes.
That's the full name,
why?
Saint-Realest.
Tell us, how did you come up with that name, or how did you end up having that name?
Chidule. Before Saint-Realest, there was Expart. Expart was a rapper.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to rap. Of course, I could, he could still do dancehall.
Yeah.
Wazo amafana jodi amenya nyimbo ija aiga nyimbo tameje makala nyimbo zama verses atatu.
Yeah.
So makala first verse kala hip hop, chorus kala singing. Second verse kala dancehall, bridge kala singing. One verse that's what I used to do. So I could rap, could do dancehall, could
and sing as well.
Yeah.
So you were a sing J back then.
I was a sing J back then, and a rapper like that I would say. I mean.
Yeah.
So I used to call myself Expart. So Expart was representing for why is what
the ability to be
my building ajama kala kuti abangile distracted. Ne makala jona kuti I meant kunena kuti nthawi imene ngasenderi mfana.
Yeah.
The meaning behind Expart was kunena kuti mafana kantengo ndikaje nawo nyawo sound.
Yeah.
They would think kuti ne ndifana wa X odi apanga later kuti amupanga distract.
Yes.
Koma ni part na kuti sangai banga distract no matter what. Because kafuna dance ndi anyenyera komweko.
Yeah.
Kafuna hip hop ndi anyenyera. Kafuna zo singa zama babies ndi anyenyera komweko. So that's what Expart meant. And then koma that was kalekale ndi kamfana.
Yeah.
And then come chama 2011 2012 if I'm not wrong. Madana bizo dino ambano kufira kuda. Mane I think I need to give my life. No, I need to give my life to Christ. I think this is something that you guys don't know.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So I was like, I think, I need to become born again.
Yeah.
I need to preach the word. Because where I'm coming from, what actually made me was because where I was coming from, my mother, my uncle, my aunties, family wako masitena ine, yonse madala alaliko kaoka.
Interesting.
Ode muchechi muja ba. Oloza nyimbo zote nzikuimba nyimbo encha nthawi imene sikuti samazizi wa modelo momodi yanchani. Kwa madziwa kuti mfana yamaimba muchechi.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, man, I feel like I'm living life yo bisala.
Yeah.
I don't have to hide myself anymore. I should preach out the word out there through my music. Then I became born again. And then I was like, I need to give myself a name that's gonna suit what I am right now.
Yeah.
So that's when the name Saint actually was Saint Revealed the Realest.
Wow.
Which actually meant I'm revealing
so
myself. Yeah, I'm revealing myself.
The real
No
part
longer
of you.
hiding myself
Yes.
from my family or the people that know me. I'm now like here.
Ndineyo.
This
You're
is the
no
real
longer
me.
pretending. This
This is the real me. So that's where the name Saint Revealed came through. Saint Revealed the Realest. And then, I started doing my music and dance gospel. And then I think I'm in short. When in Italy, I'm in short.
Yes.
Zina la Saint Nabila Beni Bobo. And then kuna manka ura antuno sopano. So aukanga kunena reviewed uja, aukanga kunena realist uja, and then mango the Saint. For sina ngaso mnyimbo so nikangura man Saint realist.
Yeah.
Mama is into realist.
Yeah.
Kwa people would not tolerate.
Amangomba.
Amango vaka senti kukako nde. Kana bezotika yakano moto basi nango zisiya soda zingo kana.
Senti basi.
Okay.
Basi.
God transformation I think I can cancel for go ngono. I'm Sankani abo. Faith and also becoming born again.
Yeah.
Preaching the gospel through music.
Yeah.
That was when?
That was like I'm saying 2012, 2018.
Okay.
So I was like having in secondary.
Yeah.
Ntangolemba my sanga from 4. Went back home Blantyre. Feel Blantyre. Ndio nyimbo danga nimema jambo la kusikuna ila gospel roka. Gospel dance could be gospel reggae, hip hop. Because mango menya na sound ndio 7.
What if on Phiri time?
And figure and time in myself from 4 22. Come on, not from 3, yeah. Because that was around 2011 or 2012.
Yeah.
Then when I got to Blantyre Gujano, Majala, I don't know what came into me. I could just hear this song. Your love is burning, burning. Yeah, it's burning. So I'm like, man, this tune doesn't sound like gospel. Like, pure gospel. What should I do? Then sinners later, naire mbabe nyimbo ija. Umaneno nyimbo ija gondiolira.
Yeah.
Mene mbedula muja, mene mfekera musina ikakamiza.
Tuna kodesera kwina kuli gose.
Nango isi ya mene
ilimo.
Ningo iremba. Then I'm like, I think I can just go do this song go studio.
As it is.
Ikari ya muntima mwanga.
Yeah.
Ina kuna mfusa jaja kwa jaja. Ufuna munene kunenga na kuti muntu wandisiya nendo kulakwa. Ufuna munene kunenga kemba nyimbo yachikondi. Ndikuchimwa. Kuti message kondi ndichimene la mulo la mphavu kwambiri posa malamulo ena onse.
Yeah, I'm going my son.
Mesa hivi na mene mulenga ndinu no.
So he was like,
my son.
go forth.
Then guys it's no. In that my son. It's no longer now.
So my son, go forth. I said that
then like how it gets to be. I was like, I could feel it in me. I think this is so by that time, because I was really serious into the word of God.
Yeah.
So I read the books. I asked my mentors. Now, like I would review right now, even David Cardinal. I've worked with him. We used to do my Bible studies together.
Sticks.
ABC, Sticks. ABC Guja. He used to be my mentor. So at some point I had a conversation with him. I asked him, so at the end of the day, I think what I got, because on says, some advice, I think it was about what matters the most is not to run away from Chimene Mulungu Mafuno Okare. Not to preach Chimene Mulungu such against the will of God. Now, if I'm talking about droughts, if I'm talking about Ngondo, if I'm talking about Chikondi, these things are the things that you find in the Bible.
Yeah.
They were there. And the Mulungu communicate from the times of Moses, Abraham. Kanzage was revolving around love, Nkondos on says, and all that. You understand? So I think you know what? Go out there. I feel like sometimes and to fitimazi tima muopa mulungu and tima pesa tukuzipanga hinder from doing because of kupanga. We don't really understand the word. Nde mwachidule tingone lipo dali sama zimatengera meno mvesesera muni wake. Inde makumvesesa kwanga naona kuti it's okay, I can go do it. So I did it, and then nyimbo jana nango isunga.
If suffix can did it, I can did it too.
And you did it.
Then naga imba nyimbo ya no love ija. Ndo isunga. So by that time ninkaba ngati pati fun line mix ku MBC. So I could go there and then nyimbo inali ringtone ganga. One time one radio presenter hears the ringtone. Big up to him, DJ Cristo. Yeah, he hears he's like mfana yo ndani. I'm like mfana yo ndineo. He's like okunama. I'm like that's my song. He's like no way. I play it fully. He gets it. He's like I am Mkanga. Nyimbo ri. He gets the song. He plays it on radio. Moment anaiswera nyimbo ija mwende time ija makalo listening radio na iso listen
yeah
so moment anangoswera nyimbo ija nani kuti ndekuti magaya amene amvera so radio
afira misho
apenga nayo nyimbo ija yamba
so request chani
from the moment anangoiswera that's how it sent it wanavizeka zoti wakhala sent amene ali pano
ndikuzo sent I think ndikojenjera kandala amazuwa kuti ndikafusori unagwa ndikayamba kale uzibhakira ayi mazuwa so mbible mudza ndo makuti
ukuziwa sinagwe the follow-up song after No Love was a song called Ndimalagwitsa, a pure gospel song.
Reggae,
conversation. And that song came about because of when you what No Love for Kuja, and I was like, I think
once I sent in time buffer there was no.
What about there is no? Because there is no. And if we appreciate time ni moyo. Munyengo imene jayo ndimene ndonenge chonchicha. No matter what. Ndimene ndonenge chonchicha.
Ase jo kaisi ndipo ase. Nyimbo imene anajambira music video kunjanji ngine. I'm not making this shit up.
For real. But munyengo imene jayo.
When local yonchicha.
Sinimene ndizika mise ndonenge amene ndisali. Sinimene ndonenge ngati Trey Songs. Ndisanafike level ya Trey Songs.
Kwaso ntame ja mukajirabe.
Nchifake ndikuti
osagwa ujo
chifuri yawe wasiza boka bukula kuita koma Ben nthawi imene kuti muaone ndi apa ndipamusiyanisa
yo Ben ya basi
right guys you've been with me and Brandon it's been Podcastmalawi
apena nthawi imene chakuti muaona apena anaita apeni aso beni yoti bona kuti beni anala abeni
nde ukaika ya Ben ya sent it yeah
God is
great.
God is good. Here we are now to come a different story.
And now, okay, nthawi imene jayo kuzara enda kuoneka zako you'd feel somehow. Nthawi imene jayo pano pari ukamba rumaseka that means kuti
there's progress.
The goodness of God.
A lot of progress.
Then you've spoken about David Cardinal. He's inspired me a lot. You know, my gospel rappers, this of my Bible study, in KB, Suffix, and I still have him on my WhatsApp.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good.
Big up.
And also a message from David Cardinal to Podcastmalawi. You guys are doing good. You guys, we had some more to after the presidency interview. He was very excited to see us. Boom. And also, we spoke about him so I'm hopeful that I go so many and I go there. But yeah, man, ndoti we wanna in the past year in there in it when we go na bibina bag. Find what David go so
kugo ngati kungogwa. Kugudumuka.
I'm a Christian podcaster.
Brandon Nikwan.
I'm a Christian podcaster. Mesa so the Christian Christian artist.
Of course.
Because transformation ya physical anchani inaoneka kwambiri meana banga move from Blantyre to Dongwe, and I should believe that was the time you were taking music more seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
What was happening then? Because maseko zako Blantyre la ina heba magays ndo imba ukauka ajina ande music ima boys ndo imba ukauka that time ajina ande heba amakonda sokenda ndi dali time la kale giant
chomwe china kupangisa kuti uone kuti yayi komano sound yanga zikakonga kulilongwe ndi chani malamu akonga ku Blantyre
because ana maseko zako nobwino ko music.
Okay, Chidule ineyo nifano ndakula malo siyana kulilongwe the time ene nali ku Blantyre ineyo time ene machisa nachina ande yanchandi kuti makolo anga ali kulilongwe kuno yeah time ene kapanga nena za Final Mix 2011 yanchandi kuti makolo anga ali ku Blantyre so they moved ali kulilongwe kuno and partly half a quarter of my life in that kala kulilongwe nilika mwana. So going to Blantyre kujo kazi kaso Blantyre was because nimapanga school kumene kuja and then kuchitika mwayi kwezo nikulembedwa so ntchito ku MPC. So that was what ineyo moyo wanga umakhalira ku Blantyre kuja. Kuti ndimagwira kanchitoko kaganyuko ndi kasukuluko. Now in 2017 nakhala kuti ntchito ija I think that's when I made a choice on a decision on I think ndisiye ntchito ndipange concentrate fully on my music because I felt kuti ndi potential yaikulu ndeka after ntatulusa nyimbo ya Delilah which made noise kwambiri, became a very big hit in Malawi. And then mona kuti ndikuvaya ku vape koma I'm having so many bookings as well. I'm event aja. I'm like ambuye mukudalitsa bendikanga chepe from this. Nde kuti ndikhale ndikumix abe ndi ntchito zimakhanga zimandivuta. Balance mavuta. Then I think I should just ndingopanga concentrate on this. Now ntasiya muja I don't know what made me nanguganiza like literally I think it was mulungu koma. For now nganiza literally I think menda sira njiro I don't have to be Blantyre kunoso nzikaso nanda menda mapia noso njiro nchana. I need to go season za nyowani. Then nanguda basa moving ndiwa no kulongo lizikala banja. Ngichola bwera kulongo kuno. And then fully in my music. Here we are.
Okay, so kulongo kuno unabwera ngati no kubwera kwa ndani. Kwa makolo no?
No. Nabwera nyumba kwanga.
Makolo
moved from nyumba mene makhala yanga kuchireka. Ndikubwera kunoko ndikuzalwaso nyumba yanga ndeka. Makolo ali kunyumba.
Makandi ndani kunoko se.
Kutiko?
Usually mayo amataka banga move, they move into like they share spaces.
No, I had my own house, makhala ndeka. Kuchireka ndi makhani.
Ndoro ku Blantyre unasiya ntchito. Nde kunoko drama, kunoko madena madule. Ndi drama zali mazitenga.
So drama zona abanga ku Blantyre. So talazo. Ngari. Cheke chako chomaliza.
So makandi maseo bali mozi 25.
Alicha fuza chiko. Ndapeta ngome. Alichione chiwerenge. No, funny thing, Maseoba ana nyumba yake. Janta nyumba yake. Ineso pia Masebo jamena makala busy wewe kuna ndi agent tampeza ni nyumba ndani kodi. Saint. Kuchoka ku Blantyre nasa mko kuti katundu wanga gali moto kunyamula katundu ndikubwera kuzalowesa nyumba mwanga. Ndikumakhala. Katundu. Katundu nditu. Mwene nzanga mulungu katundu ona bwi. Kunyamula katundu nditu nkumabwera kulilongo kuno kusamuka kuti ndasamuka ku Blantyre kuja nobwera kulongo kuno. So from my house ya ku Blantyre to my house ya yani kodi ya kulilongo. So it's always been like that. I've shared nyumba before as nzanga and in the Carbonai. We've nangasiti mafana bit we're trying to build up. Kama there was a certain level na feel that don't sit kula alisa zibanga zake. So ni mashala ndeka. And then I moved to kulongo kuno mashala sondeka. Mpaka na figure ulendo no. So makola ali kwao ineso ndi kwatu. Yeah, Ojen kadeni ngamena mashawo yireka kwethu. Ndikudabo katundu nalipo difala tuka mwe kunalo anzanga bali limbani. Kadeni kabo.
It's a very young house.
Very.
Ai pasaizi yanga nanga nyumba kapo, kasaizi yapo. Kwa mwana nthaime ni madusa katundu mmene momo. Nthaime ni mazabwera. Ngoli nalipo. Nalipo. Mfana nthaime ni machoka ku Blantyre nali kuti ngasiwa zimwana on you head. Mfana nanga kuti ase mulungu amba nkhali wakuika nthawi bange chakuti. Because even in the house I was staying ku Blantyre nali idiyo cheaper kwambiri. Kwelekeza ndi zimene nazo manyumba kuno kondo dulu. And nimfana kuti sindikugwira ntchito. I'm just relying on my music. And some little businesses ndiye nambali mbana matakupanga. But I said no, tilipira nyumba ya ndrama zambiri chonchi.
Ndrama zingati?
Ndikugula.
Mapula zochula de.
Ndi nyumba ya bwino nditi. Mwina ndikayankhula kwambiri khanga ndi matama. Koma sina ni nyumba yopoira.
Koma guys.
Nyumba yapo.
Ku 25 iko nthawi imene cha mateni samadula.
Nyumba yapo. Nyumba yodini yokubwera kuona katundu chamwana. Mfana yodo. Wani pesa zaidi. Katundu chaso kugula so wanyewani. Kandi TV, coach, chacha, dining, kugula zingine zozije tsa. Zika nyumba.
Muntu kulowa mamaona ngati nyumba ya
makulu. Ndileo mbalo wa nyumba mujomari kuma ineyo kuti ndi nyumba yanga di. Wani pesa maselfi mosenda yambira.
Ayami.
Ntai imeneyo.
Maselfi azifunga.
Yeah, so that was it like nango ganizo I think ndipita kulilongwe. Koma ngati wakhala nyumba yakulu ndifunika mochani. Kandrama mbuyo andalisa ndigule chakuti. So mazuwa be kanabe ka plan libe kuti kana tingabe timiyezi mina tiwiri tingapo kuti ndikonzekere koma mpaka nankubera nokulilongo.
All right, so you're trying to say kuti imene umapanga move mo inauti line ya music yo yakugira kale iwe ukuona kuti baba ine I'm already on the right path kapena ndukaisa
muntu anasiya ntchito for amapezera ma show and he's like, you know what, does this year zanu za DJs for jama show
fuck radio man, fuck radio.
Want it want it the time frame. Nabula unoko 2020 moving like from Blantyre kubera kulilongwe kwa. Delilah natuka 2017. koma kukunene kuti nyimbo tinalipo tachina apita akazanga tachina one last kiss tachina munthu ndayesesa ndithu mnakakhala ndithu
ndimafana ndizifunsa kuti sopano munthu wendi hit song imodzi pa stage zimakuthera bwanji ndi apa pandamvesesa
no I had nyimbo zingafana ndikapita ku show ndithu ndikapita ku show even 2017 ndimakhala ndi nyimbo mwina 6-7 zoti anthu amayimba nawo every song because mind you like nyimbo imene ya no love iyi ina blow ndithu nyimbo yandi Malawi imene mfuna muikeyo ina blow ndithu one last kiss, you remember this song called one last kiss?
Yes.
One last kiss before ina blow it was a song ndithu.
Yes, that was
chaniji timati tikudikiranji all songs ina blow ndithu so ndalikafana kuti ndika catalog ndithu but nanga si ngani makhala kuti we are living today so timaiwala koma kuti tibwerere tiyambe kuona tozana
munthu anali bobo
so nali 90 nyimbo tingapi koma direct chine imene khanga yapita no
patali kwambiri
yapita kwa patali kuposa nyimbo zina zonse ndine episode yatsegula makomo nditi ngapita kumene kujakwa na makhawa za kumbira kodi nyimbo anayi poso
uyuso kodi fa
kodi nyimbo anayi poso ni mfana we nditi mashow jameze tumapezeka nthu tambiri ndithu until I started kuenda ndi Lucius Banda you know he took me in maenda limodzi ndi Zembani ndama ndipaso mashow ambiri makhala bwino ndithu so from 2017 up until 2020 ndiye kuti mutha kuona kunena kuti 2020 ndibwera kulongo kunoko it means unena kuti
what time ija atakutenga Lucius Band anaku there was you and Nepman as well right
anamba Nepman kuvaya
ndikena kana kutengaso
kena kana ntenga ine
ndo najokako
so payambira ngati internship aikana ngati munthu zoma wamavina kusogolo
internship
nangase ngofika kugwira microphone
emuda ude ngodo kama dominate
ngofika kugwira microphone Zembani
iwe nasia kavino
mabebani
Tony Castell. Wati nakabwe.
Kuna maswala picture kupita usogolo.
Aomba.
Agononga.
Wala. Ningazuka. Hata kumana. Madana ni mavina. Ni mavina ni. You know like how Lucius so ina legend like I'm saying unena kuti 2017 timashow timabwera kwambiri. There was a time timati Jack McBrown's. Yeah, you know Jack McBrown's. So ndimacheza naye kwambiri. So he could give me a call. I say big man ngukufuna. Next weekend uli kuti. Big man soja ndifuna ine. Next weekend then makandi ndikana ni booking ngane. Fani makandi mwezi usoja mende ni booking. Nduvaya wiki ama. Ndubira kuchikwawo. Big man ngukufuna ile kulilongwe. Mbola ndasempana naye. Choncho kumaimbabe until one day anapezeka zoti ndimamenya ku Mangochi. Na pa uzitere pano. Yo amamenya chakumankibeke ni kweni uko. Then they had a show the following day kudwangwa. Ya PSI. So anapezeka zoti McBrown's yanandimbira phone. Where are you? I'm like I'm in Mangochi. Big man ili kuti ili konko. Mawa kudani ulandu kumenya kulilongwe. Ndiye kuti bobo. Uyende ni big man banji. Muvaye kudwangwa. Ukamenya show ya kumasanaku. Siya kulonge ndiya kuma club yanchana.
Mva mazulu.
Ndiye kuti mazulu kavaya kuti. That's how I met Lucius Banda kuti woman kuti kukala pasi ndu. We came through here kulibanga pick meni magona. We traveled together via kudwangwa. So we had a proper conversation bwana. Paka fika mena kuji. Ndikumenya no ani mashow ya PSI. Ndikumenya show ija. Tamenya show ija na naso molalo yake mfana mena kolera mfana.
Hata mwanali bwino.
Kena umenya kulilongwe mazulu ano ma umenya kuti andu menya ku Nzimba. Ife tumenya ukasungu. Ndiyo papa imita bange. Ukapenya ku Nzimbako. Olozangu bila kayo kasungu. Uzamenyeso kasungu. Mazulu kuvaya ku Nzimba. It happened as well like that. They bakona ngasia like I'm saying I had a hit. So nimejesa menya bega morale. Then into my show mwina my show 4-5 at PSI. That's when now after that my show he called me without. Uzo jana. I think ndiende nawe banje. My show angaena. So I'm like that's okay. So the agreement was not kuti ndi mfano wa Muzembani. Kuti wandisa ina Muzembani. Kama kuti artist oti akuyenda limodzi ndi chani kuti ndi Azembani. So we signed that contract activity enda choncho mpaka namuna mwapita kwa chaka. So tamaliza chaka chija basi na kabla.
Yeah, of course ngati uje ku very way fair. Mfano na aya machechabo. Then mangwenda na maganyo ndai malowa kwambiri.
Yeah.
Ndio unaona kila kumnango akale masala
yani internship. Yani internship. Talowa mpanga.
Talowa
then ngolowa cha mutu.
Yeah. So but how did that help where growth yako as a musician kwenda Ndizambani?
I think it helped me kwambiri experience yapa stage. I think for the most part, sinanga makaundi close ndi big manager.
Yeah.
They close na nepman na some smarks. So andamena ndo uri anakazikika litu anakazikika pankani za pa stage.
Yeah.
Amaziziwa. So I think I learned ziwili zingapo zokhuza na ndi stage work. Kuti okay, zimaka live band imakhala yonke. Magama mapanga yonke. So I think pretty much mbali imene indi imene mafira kuti naonako kuti zinandipindula kwambiri kukhala kugira ntchito ndi big man. Yes band.
All right. Now of course ndimpaka na pano pa bet komano time ene ndoti sinanka kafemu kajano kafika no pachindende kusangala ma hiti iyi kuendesa kwambiri recognition ndi anthu akulu ngati achina Russia Spanda and a bunch of other people as well.
Yeah.
Komaso malo amene Zembani amene imaimba you know achina Zitere o Nchanchani.
Yeah.
Ineyo Nsalame I've known centers mfano quiet kwambiri oti wapaize ina like how did you maneuver in those spaces? Because I know how musicians are. I've been around a lot of musicians.
Yeah.
When I was young, my secretary in there.
I think.
Analiko?
I mean, we'll go some kind of secretary.
Okay.
I mean, company singer and over the secretary. Secretary of niggas is saying, the pity so about a second check. You're fat.
Inechoenda pasira chokuri munthu kuti afikire photo labva mai kuti aichura ayami. Imai yake rosema ayami. Amadandira kuti ayami. Kusamva. Utani mwana wanga.
Yamika. But
I got you.
Character
so I think I'm pretty much different from the music I do. Like close, like you're saying, because you know me. He knows me personally. I think I'm really not
comfort zone.
Yeah, I think my music to me it's just a gift. So in that essence, Sindima panga struggle to fit in mukati radio semeni ngafike meokuza na nyimbo. Chifani mafira kuti what's in me in the music yo, and also what's in me ndi ine monga yami basi kuti ndiwosiyana ndi music ujazo. There are two things. So ndikapita kumalo kuja kandi kuzitere pano kandi kutiko ndigwira ntchito yanga yowasangalatsa anthu aja. Ndikamaliza kumenya umene kujako ndikuti ndatsala ntchito yanga I have to now be me. So it was not a struggle for me to like go places like that until now ndimapita malo ngati amene ndimayimbabe. Komano ineyo ndosiyana ndi chimene mwina ndikhozakhala pa stage paja. Ineyo mbali naye ndine munthu wina. Pa stage paja ndineso munthu wina pa kamera panopa imene yankhula nacho nchimwe.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is that you have lived a fake life for a long time.
He's mastered it.
Not a fake life. Not a fake life.
No, but like what they see is not what you're saying. Is like what you see is not what you get.
Madala,
right?
Nyimbo si moyo wa munthu. Manifesta.
For example, ngati nyimbo ya ndima pachulu, you expect munthu akema pachulu kuti anyway.
It's too much. Depression.
Too much depression.
Gymnastic depression. The reason why you've struggled kuyanga, it's because nyimbo si ungaione sungaigwira ndi mkono yonje. You cannot touch a song. Nyimbo ndi chinthu chimene chimabwera from within ndikuchitulusa. Nyimbo ngati ndakambaza galimoto sinuthana zoti galimoto chandiri nayo. Koma wina wake out there ali nayo. Akaimvera nyimbo ija akapanga relate. Manifesta? So chimene ndili naye panopa ndi chimene nyimbo yanga ili ndifo awirosiyana. Koma sikuti I'm living a fake life. What I sing about is not what I am.
Okay, let me stop you there. I'm sorry, not really trying to.
It's fine, bro.
But then, Gwamba said Cardinal Yantala. When he talked about the Cardinal Yantala, they actually had a Cardinal Yantala. So I'm just trying to give you a point of view where it was a reality, you know? Yeah.
I get you. That's why ndakuzonena kuti nyimbo imene wakambaza galimoto je imene wewe ulibe. Review akuzokana galimoto. Akamvera nyimbo ija anena kuti galimoto yanga ndili nayo. The same thing as iweyo so nyimbo inotha kuimba unena kuti neyo njinga yanga ndili nayo. Review alibe njinga yake. Njingayo. Amvera nyimbo yako ija iwe njinga yako uli nayo ukamba zingine za real za serious. Nyimbo ndi gift imene Mulungu amakupatsa kuti tapanga ichi. Wanimvetsesa tapanga ichi ena ake amvere kapena mwino wako yeso umvere koma osati tanena za moyo wako chifukwa na kuti nyimbo zimakhala choncho ndio kuti bwezi tsiku ndi tsiku nduma kamba zimene ndinazo kunyumba kwanga bwezi tsiku ndi tsiku mumwamva zoti ine yamikani ine ndagona osadya lero
kumato mayo uramalero. Okay, for example, Anyasulu are very dangerous. Look, he's talking about, you get my point?
Yeah.
This is how I understand what he's saying.
Yes.
The most actor movie. You can take the role in a movie ndikumuisa ndo saudi no mwage wenoni because antwe na makala ngati tino sento imba uja is a character yomwe amapanga zoimba zake so amapanga communicate ndi
Geoff ndo producer bajen ukapanga pli ukapanga plu yet 1 2 3 nanga
bombo class.
Also,
he's right, no. The point clear. The point loud and clear.
Yeah.
Sicho chimetinga imbe chimetinga kale.
Yeah, okay.
Koma pali zimzana zoti matawimba zoti madusa mwewe.
Zoti ziko zokhala.
Ngati Delila kuti
ananjira chuma. Chuma zake chiti tsondetsa.
Ole just umkadanda ora abita akaza kwe just ndeti zinaziza kuonekera. Si depression imene unambira gym imeneyo.
Zoimba zoka.
Time ejo nkalimbikira gym. Makoma nayo ku gym.
Imangu ine nanga si kudira limango. Ine kudika. Kudira limango kukonda chabe. Osati kwa depression ali wako.
Ine ndena ni chava dige.
Mwina sina kuuze mbili yako ilipatali kwa mbi. Ya depression ni.
Yeah, good set.
Bro.
I said, okay, so now you're saying, I get it. But at the end of the day, the message because you don't have to go through something to talk about.
Yeah, you understand.
Nga defend my advocate in Thailand, let's say let's say child protection so we are going through that. Somebody close to us is going through, can go through that.
Yeah.
You know? Can go through that. So we are just advocating. Then the utenga meno makalira ntaizo. Komano chimeno uli wewe wase. Ngakawe kamfana kofatsa ndiwe so waziwindi. Pali video. Hey, pali video.
Okay.
Let him cook now.
Pali video.
Yes.
Muri pali ma video awili. Amendu kuzwaida. Pali ina muri ku line ya mafuta. Ndipo pali ina.
Ku stadium.
Ma video awili. Dande was. Something was there kabina ndio zinambika fire gym.
Aya, zonse pali bebo. This
guy we was seconds together toast and somebody took Toast's phone or something like that and then anali pompo
I say eneo ya ku stadium nje nayo ni right ya phone yo ina le phone yake
kanyaka kama ni toast
kuma nene I say video naionera I played it back a couple of times and I'm like I understand this guy. I'm like I understand how many shows he had to go to save up money to buy that iPhone. They win agango isolola ntu. I say mudu jo I say anapasa makiki. That pango for no iPhone. What I say iPhone 9 10
iPhone 14.
14. What is kale?
The latest iPhone 14.
Yeah. So I understood. I'm like this guy.
So
iPhone.
What was the situation like?
Okay, so tingonena mwachidule. Munthu nena neso nene munthu. Pakana nakuti zoimba zosiri hapo. Nane ndi munthu limava kuwawa.
Yes.
Nane ndi munthu amene ndi masangalala. You understand? Tizisi hapo zoimbazo.
Yes.
Nde I think chimene chilipo ndi imakhala ndi tiziti misconception kandi yani sinzo wide imene ngayuze londola. Koma timasokoneza kwambiri anthu ambiri amene ine ndakhalapo fan. I'm a fan wa artist. Timasokoneza chimene oimba uja
ali.
Makamaka konena kuti timangona ngati oimba uja everything about him chizikali perfect basi. Manifest said kuti sanga ine there was a time that I could think ine nyimba zimene kuja kunyumba kuno soja sanga jenye sizingatheke. You understand? Kuti anthu achoma feel they are superior. So I think you cannot associate these people ndi zinthu zimene an ordinary person can do. Koma choopsa nchona kuti anthuwa sutanagwa kumwamba wemba. Ndi munthu olengedwa ngati meso yona lengedwa ndi mulungu mmodzi amene alenga so iwe yemwe. So umakwiya umasangalala. What happened that day is because I really got mad, I really got angry natulukamo because I feel mfana afuna ndobe and phone because and he's having the guts kuchita kugwira thumba langa ndikumasolola phone.
iPhone 14.
That time bro, like iPhone 14. Imene munali kuti ambuye mukuvutikira kwanga ndapeza kakobiri kaja ndatugula no phone. Andinalita ngokhala mwina 2 weeks.
Inaisa na kalisi.
Yangofika then
inaisa na jerezi.
Ndutuka mu stadium muja so mfana jana ndi pachigulugulu. Ada awasangarani
Samva kaliko
so kuti mafana ngasi amene ka video amene chama jambula ni fana kuti amajambula kuti akuona ma artist no suffix tinalipo tonse timakona mpira amene so ona oimbaja ndi amajambula ndio ona no senti akuna madala senti
fana akuchotsa bene waje
ne fana nja kundichosa kile mfana janali coincidence kuti anakuma nazo kuti yenda fira kuti ndikufira kuti ntuma manga mu chinake chikufika kuti chikusololela ndeni kuzapanga kuti ndebo ndikugwira kuti mkono ndi pali mkono wa munthu ndikira kuona kuti mkono umalowa yana ndee
mdala ono manager munaphunzira boti madala
pamenepo
yes moela
andu akudaba andabali you see
ina luza so manager
Malawi so na kuyasu ni kwa zidi game manager nenda ndipweteka
amene balatu mukagiki kwa giki chimuna yona
ine game ina ndipweteka
muchigulugulu amene
balatu mukagiki
no ntima ngona nyamu I can't lie ntima ngona koma unazibweza ndithu after tima seconds first nachika mu nthawi yochepa tumenze
kala mwana kumbeka kuti paja ndine celebrity
ndipo mene chilungamo tent sana mizani pamene pachandali kuti ndineyo ya mikana
akala ndikira ndine senti
kuti pacha ndine woimba ndipo ndinathawa nangu yenda mwachangu kwaya ndakatulukira mpaka na ku dressing kwa ma player wambo cheza ni ma player kumene anazantenga kumene kuja mfuna kanga mugwira chano uku but it was because pano jakali solola phone so kantima kana kangalibeka nyamuka
kana dumpa ya
you know so
I can imagine
it was just a reflex I would say so it not a reflex so sinazi I think ngati dala kwa alikhululukira eja
kumafuta ayi
so ya kumafuta misunderstanding tinkachoka so I think yenna kuti nangasi naimene kuti zochokera kuona kuti senti onesa kuchanjanja mfano ndeke nakoso zatuka ka video kamene kacha anthu kungopanga setera mfano I think kuma literally we were joking and actually timaseka tonse ndi I think ndiyakhanda mai na akini kada benzi yani ndibwene mwamba it's because mayo ndimuziwa so timango joka basi ndibwene ndiduphe bwanji benzi yanu koma tonse mai amakanga nadi ndiwa mini bus nene nayo ngulapi kuti zikuti bwanji kumene kuponde pamuzi orazi mayo ndikubuzi you know so basi it was just jokes per se osati kuti so kuti samayamba na ndineyo it was just kuti achingana ndo mini bus so akulimba limbana yawo and I called out amayo okawa
nde ino ayamikani munazopa mayo osalwa mini bus okay
ndinene molimba mtima pano mosaganizira zimene kuganiza mosaganizira zimene kuganiza
out
tutse mtima babo chimene chikuganiza zimene ni jimu sichinaye we have to pray for you we need to cast out this demon
so ndati mukalia yako ndewe ndi mozi
yomwe tikuziwa matango okay tango ruzako ndewe mene anthu sakuiziwa koma basi ungwabenthulira anthu kuti nthawi ina yake
aya ndiyo zinazozotira
pang'ono
azapaiza nzapopo ndine fana tiwapopo ndifana uchiwa kwambiri sikuti zigogodozo yanyenchani of course tikakhala kuti chenjenchani sikuti like kudira kunene kudya kwati
tizikuitana
ndipo nde ntchito yanga ina kuimba kusimba lya
Umoneka.
Imango kakamiza.
Umoneka mwene.
Kuchira kwa njira no. Koma njira yanga ina ndime.
Yo kalanda ngongole. Allah.
Jokes. Sure, brother.
I say, now, iwe senta say, wapangirwa mafija, of course, wodi uramba kale kuimba za softies, eh? I remember, unapanga mujen ya suffix before I sleep, is it?
Yeah, before I sleep.
Muli nyimbo unaimenya ujen. Is it 24 hours? Yes. Like, I'm also...
Verse.
First, yodi, ndiya dance, mina manina ujodi, usa dance age, ya, bwada pri, ya. Yeah. But the realest, was this the Now, I've known you song ati udumu, ineyo meni wakuzwa mungu, fana na kama miya dance, was this the Yes, I understand udi umasinga, umarapa.
Yeah.
Kumano umazika kwa mbili dance.
Dance, yeah, sure.
Iwe so maoneka so udumu, mapusha so dance yo so,
Yeah.
Maoneke dance. Wachitidwe dance.
Dance, yeah.
But now for you to say that, you know what? Nzika mandike okay.
Yeah. I think now it's a matter of goody market. Ntai najida mwa ntai mineso tinkabwera ndikaimba muja. Inali kuti dance feel do kwambiri kumalawi kunoko. Afana dance reggae man very do kwambiri amwe no sati masewe.
Yeah.
And over time pesa so the reggae dance just si kumvere do so mocho nchijemene man very do akale. Nde nangona bekuti beti sankebe kukufaja market nanga si also like I'm saying kuti muntu unekuja kwanga ndikoimba so mafunga beone kuti ndikwanitsa bwanji kuti ndigulebe chakuja chimene ndagula dzulo patebulo komanso ngakale tikuzimana kuti muntu ne dance and stuff like that komuzati muonesese if you had to go back muzaona bekuti I think my music I could still blend ndika afro because if you play the song I'm talking about No Love munandi timafeel style ta dance Kuma the beat was Pasada. That was like the very first song.
Yeah.
The second song, Malawi, it's a pure reggae, it's fine, which is reggae. The third song, One Last Kiss, is more of an Afro beat. Kuma so tima feel that dance. So I think ni chimeja ndipangisa kwambiri kuti ndizimba izizi. Poyambi labo ninkati muntu endo wa reggae dance. Kuma no dance kumala kuna liko ambiri. Tili kwa ambiri amendu kuimba reggae and dance. Ndizingofika ngati ndikubera wina. What do I do to sound new and original? It's something that najiro kalabansi ndi tunkuganiza kuti ndipange ba and I was like, okay, I think I need to just sinyeke mfano wa dance over wapa mbidi asada. Fa pasada na menye yaka moto ajina pixie ajana beba so it ndado Gugu reggae wajina trumeo you know yaka moto. So I was like, you know what if ndakala pakati
yeah
kuti ndi blend osewa wa reggae trumeo ndi umasko wa pasada. You understand? So it was just an idea of which in episode it worked out. And then I'm like, okay, let me just settle down on this. This is me. I think this is how unique I am. Yeah. Yeah, I think basically that was it.
Yeah,
because even Panoba, you know, like, nimata kuimba ntu nyimbo za dance. Even if you had to go in Miami, you will find nyimbo like Mrs. Dollar. It's an acoustic song, reggae, so that's like reggae dance, it's reggae blues. You find it in there.
Yeah.
You know, so ndimata kumenya mpaka na Panoba. Komano nangasinga ndino like I'm saying kuti zimene zili zikumamveredwa bekwambiri ndi izizi. So anthu bamasankhabe zimene zichaso. Lazima ngati so ineso effort yanga yambiri so ndimapezo ndikugwera be kumene uko chifukwa anthu akonda zimene zizi.
Okay, so in short unageza kuti ungola komesho.
Yeah, to be honest, it's akani.
Yeri ndi artist wa komesho.
Ineyo ndi artist wa komesho.
Komanso was my
ngati komesho umulazima iso
ndazimai.
Ndekuti
yeah ni masuri
ngati mukomesho
oyimba nyimbo zokonda azimai.
Ngati omufamule ndi nyimbo zanga sima zikonda. Yeah, musakati
ngati watu lazima.
Izo ndi bezo ndi bounce. Brandon, I'm his favorite artist. The fact, sangane na
favorite artist song and okay.
Amani tigari.
Wait.
Zabo. Angati kulimba na baba.
I want to give a big shout out to KK. Yeah.
That's my favorite song.
Yoge anlandra fani rase. Yoge anlandra fani.
And then the last time I met K was in Tabuga.
No, but I just do music, bro. Like Alisa Kozogonda Nzimai, Nzibambo. You know, like I mean I'm hit I feel it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think Nimbo zako inezi mandwaza. I'm a fan. Since I was fan.
Thank you.
nyimbo zako zimandiwaza zambiri koma nyimbo imene imandigunda pa mtima kwambiri inali ujeni iyi ndi osati inali koma no ndikufuna ndiphatikize ndi nkhani ya ayami akufuna atuluke koyamba Make.
Oh, Make.
Yes, that's my favorite
that's
song.
Your favorite song, really?
That's that's my favorite song.
I didn't know.
No matter my imvera atatu on repeat bwino.
Hey.
I remember the other time did you go to studio kangono but I drove from there mpaka ukafika Oden nungomvera.
So iwe you are like maybe that is your favorite song. When I used to stay in Area 50, I had the privilege of the year. There was a time I used to stay with a producer in the same house. So he could come sometimes to record some of his songs for his album. Kudene goja. Lenta is not mavizori diga flashy. But PC producer waja tafaka nyimbo ijamajane mufoni. Mavera, I do have some of the samples in my, but we understand the ethics, but you cannot release or share. So I could have some of the samples from his album before he actually finished his album, so we could listen. That was just the privilege. I knew like I can zone time and he'll be like, why do you have my song? No, Commander. So, like for me, Una, like up to now, Una is my favorite.
Your
song.
favorite?
Yeah.
And I didn't miss out Una we say. Ujeni Wednesday.
Ujeni.
Yeah.
Follow
I don't need that.
Follow it. Oh, okay, start.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
No, but you see now, this is like Una Indiage.
Yeah.
But also, Una so is also close to my heart. Koma kwambi in Make. I think because of my personal reasons. Just out of curiosity, I have seen you work on songs and I've seen people work on music, but you actually put in a lot of effort to perfect your craft. Why? Because imagine now, they can just get on the mic, start recording a song, and they're done. They don't come back to it. For example, when you are working on, is it okay if I drop the name?
Any song, bro.
Yeah. Menon Kaweka, is it? Limodzi.
Yeah.
That was in my house.
Yeah.
Ukujambula, you knocked off around maybe 1 or 2 o'clock that day. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to finish this. I'll come back to it later.
Yeah.
And you came back to it later to perfect the next verse and until the producer had to work on the mastering and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just want to understand, why do you really put in so much effort when madistambira mena mazidalira madineo ndikangomenya freestyle, I'm good, I'm done.
Mwina body antofendi fandosiyana. You know, like madisema pale madisema atongobwera maiki baja ndikumenya amaliza. Pali ena mwina amenya pang'ono. You know, pali ena mwina ilenga mpaka na mwezi or so. Chifukwa mwina zimatengerano kuti gift yako jenabwera mutani. Ineyo for me, ndinaona kuti ndikawekadi chingini chicha. Or kanda imba verses ose. Ndimana ndipase sample. So when I go home, I have to listen to it and say, "Could I have happened?" Okay, fine. I think I am okay. Then Nim was a producer, brother. Finish it. We are good. Koma ndikabira nyimba kuchanguzana, I think ababa.
I should have done this.
Kuti kunyesera chakuti banje. Yeah, kuda bantama ngomo. Taizi naso minaso kudula anthu enaso. Da seta mvera ndapanga kangine ake. Mwina mutu okhala ndi my idea dipena pake fa nyimbo tu siyophweka.
Yeah.
Imoneka yophweka pamene yatha kubati nyimbo ije ndiyabwino. Koma it's not an easy thing. And we are talking about kupanga creating, you know, chizakhala moyo. It will live for the rest.
It's timeless. Yes.
It's timeless. So ndime chamafunika khalebe kuti uli nacho serious kwambiri. Then mata conversa anthu ena. Chifaka muna even niyo mamvera. I could even ask you sometimes, what do you think, Mr. Bensam? You know, because mudu modususe zadenga. Ndachipa create chintu chicha, but wina kakozokana my ideas. So ndikavamana kuti ndikasonkesa ngandaona okay pakuti ndikakonza. I go back. So that's why you're saying, well, we can hear you say, and then you ine nyimbo imozi ikuzotenga even chaka, I don't mind.
Solo.
And nyimbo zanga and nyimbo zanga zambiri ndikozokuza ni machilungamo chake, even that Delilah song inakhala chaka nai jambula misana jambula apita akazanga. Apita akazanga came out in 2016. Delilah came out in 2017. But I started kupanga produce Delilah. Nai jambula Delilah kuisia kaya kuti ase ikhala ya. I think undibalisa pena pake ndigani ndawi ndikasabira ndana agenza pangani chana. 1 month later, 2 months later, ndikungonyesa tingini pang'ono until nyimbo ije yateka kuti mafiro tamunake kuti this is it.
Commander, doesn't that make you lesser of an artist? Could you spend too much time on a song? Like, ukana kandi wedolo kwambire wezungu wezerongo menya track ija boom.
Yeah.
Enyadwa.
It's done.
You done.
Yeah.
Kwanza wapeza kuti upira homework, assignment kunyumba.
Yeah.
Chan.
No, I don't think it makes me less of an artist. In fact, it makes me a pure artist.
Akulankhira ndani umene.
Ineyo.
Zwenda bwana.
know,
Ineyo ndisangasa bena usazopusa amaita kode. Msimjambula kwambiri. Yeah.
there's a reason why. If you go back, anzatu kuti kwa nyimbo zitima imba ine. Koma tima khala be kuti tikuona anzatu amene they are from developed countries kuti amachita modern.
Yeah.
If you had to go back ku America kucha, you find kuti nyimbo imozi ya Michael Jackson pamabwera anthu mwina 50 people.
Yeah.
Mwina mwezi kuti.
Ndiponso ine wina ake nikamuza nyimbo ya Michael Jackson ija. Palina yake tanapeza kuti muli producer mwina soka ndoko Malawi because mabazi ena yake ndajijewa. Pakuseka mzamba mwafunsa.
Ase basi. Chantambile.
So jumu zija mwina ameka mo my elements ajamba na rage. I think I can feel it. Yeah, kuma all we trying to say is nena kuti magaya when they're creating sama bangana jo phuma nyinjo ndingo olara khali ndidolo jotana. Atenga benthayo kuti amvesese. Okay, ababa wedi iyo kai afunika ukuthi abwere.
Azaike wedi.
When it I think bendi bafunika ukuthi. So for me, I feel like that's akamati art in the minute you create. Yeah? So creation, si mango jitika kuti basi bora ndangobanga pano and then I'm done. If I am creating, I need to take my time. Ine si mulungu. Or mulunguru zinatengera masiku angati. Kuti abange ziko. You understand? So ineyo ngari mulungu zinatengera masiku oseo. Uitu kamba za creator.
Ase, like 7 anakano zare kumangeza.
Ndivume.
Abande ndakunga.
Ndakunga.
Ndaiga hit.
You understand? Yeah. So tukama kamba sama 6 wemena so ngakali ndikuzo kana so amadi chaga kumena kujariba kangari so tsiku. You understand? So tukamba kuti ndaya itali kwambiri mene. So what more ineka muntu kongo lengedwa ni mulungu after so many centuries gone. Ndiye ndikanena kuti ya ndingopanga sikuti nthawi siningapanga choncho. Zichoteka ndito. And so palibe nyimbo zimene napanga choncho. Because okuchilaniso pano pakuti pali nyimbo zoti I didn't even sit down ndikulemba. Manifesesa koma zikhangati matama ine. Kuma I can mention nyimbo zoti I didn't sit down ndikulemba. And mwina so ine chilungamo chake to reveal the truth. I don't sit down and write my songs. That's why I itenga nyimbo chapita nayo. Because I'm someone I'm a freestyler. Kwambiri neyo I create melody. When I'm composing nyimbo, it's a melody that hits me. Melody jaikabwera imabwera mama lilime into and unaija for instance unaija ndinkango nango muza jielo I said silapanga beat imene maimva ni dum 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 like that dungo vibe mudu mwanga mnuvera I said jielo beat ikumveka
yonke
tandipase microphone. It gives me the mic. I'm just like, oh, yeah. Bas. Ngozo tsia. Ndiganize mawido ndike pameno demene.
Homework basura kunyumba kumagali.
So like that's how
I think your style is like ngati Blast or something konda kulemba jonchi because I've made a couple times Blast alikuwa BFB. Yeah. That's what he does. Yeah. Especially go style again they are complicated also. So he likes to do the melodies first and then he fill in the lyrics.
Yeah. So sometimes itokhala kuti melody jabwera ndi wedi kale.
Yeah.
When it kuti yangubwera da pompo.
The punchline.
Punchline ndimenya. Sometimes iko kuti sina bwere ndena ndiganizire. So kuganiza kuchokha kuti kunitengera mina nthawi itatu. Depending on kuti
zokumveka bwanji mmutu. Ase mene wanenenamo creation yakoyo unakamba poso zoti umatha kubwesa khutuli na wanyo anotelimbe nawo. I assume kuti these are people that are close to you that you are working with. Kuti sinanga kwangomvesa Saint-Realest so imakhaina yake.
Yeah, true.
Komano pali vuto limozi limene naliona ineyo. Loti kama homeboys timanamizana timanamizana kwambiri. That's why so mina tapangidwa flood ndi nyimbo zopanda nzeru pakatipa because ine ndi at the end of the day si nyimbo ya bo.
Yeah, true.
How do you choose these people to say what I say time very unai and then kupeza the feedback ya ndi ya bo kuti mpaka nyimbo jadi ndimeru kusangalira bana.
Yeah. Okay, first of all ndine mfana amene ndimazikhulupirira kwambiri pandeka kuti ndikapanga chingini chija ngati chandihita kuti this is it, just when I take it kwa anthu. But zinthu zina zona kuti sinapitisire anthu.
Ndio sitakuhite.
Sina ndihite. Ndimatafira kuti maybe I need to go back to the studio ndikachikonzeso chinthu ichi. Until ndifike pano level na kuti kodi chingini iyi ine ndafikira apa pamo. What else can I do? I think this is fine. If there's anything that I need to do, that's where anosoba ndimachinyamula chinthu chija ndichipitisa kwa abale. Komano mwina ndizatsipoti munthu sumadziwa za mtima mwanzako. Mwina tizadziwa benthawi ina yake. But I feel like as of now, I feel like I'm surrounded by anthu amene ndimawakhulupirira kumene mandiuza. Because chiyambi ndikuweka nawo, chiyambi ndikugwira ntchito. Sinakhalepo ndi tsiku limene mwina make takunena kuti tinakhala kunena kuti hayi tapanga mwakuti. And tima mbali zonse.
Because I think to supplement on the question, I mean, I'll feel brand on it. For example, you send me a song, you just want to do it. Like Uncle Ben, I'm very traggy. Tanduze ni maganzo and then traggy, of course, in their bow. Come outside dropping at the single. Mina ngaru funa ibonye mwaba because it's just, and then just because I didn't hype it up to 100%, you find it offensive. Or me like anipenda usiru and hate. So I think my guys they end up just hyping up whatever they get. I
think Rasta one time is a minimum. Nemfano conscious. When would I take every criticism in yourself positively? Madala nta kumvesa ni nyimbo lero pano pa Podcastmalawi. Yoti sim na invariable. Ndemunduzo nyimbo inda pala. Sudi mundu na pano pa interview yanga ikamera sindi yanga naso ndigwetsa. No. I'll go back home with
a clear mind.
This is me. So I'm not someone that never criticism more negative. Even from any fan, I mean, comment kapa Facebook, kapa chan, pali ponse. I'm not someone unless pama kazi this is hate. Personal attacks. It's fine. Someone is coming in, is talking about chinjona kuti akufira kuti ine mina madala senti simna ndifikepo muka napanga maudu makuti. I don't think I'm someone that goes like if I've gone like ndo dakhala hayona kuti nditani kuti ndikonze one verses I'm coming back ndadzuka mandiona it. So I'm not someone amene ndima ndi anthu amene ndili nawo ndanthu kuti ndisakunamize ni madala ama brush ngati ngini njeri mbola ama ndiuza kuti ichi chinde ndi mbola and ndimamva and I mean, this is nice. And in the mamba.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
So would you say so good? You mentioned you worked on radio. Would you say so good shape so your career music? It has nothing to do.
I mean, I can't lie. It actually shaped the career because I think radio what is it to become an artist? What's behind all is many is a good mundu kale artist. Umafunika jani, ufunika uyende bahati, ufunika uponde bahati. The marketing side of it, how to carry yourself. I think radio taught me that. Because zinanga nimajeza ndiye antakula kuloti, the Joy Natus, the Ephraim Nyirendas, the DJ Christos.
Jana tunakul.
And the muntu wankulu kwambi. The muntu wankulu. Kwa ineyo ni muntu wankulu, muntu wankulu. Wandipusa.
Ndo wankulu.
Kodi ino yakulu kwa Joy. Kwa Joy ni mwana kwa ino.
Kwa Joy afanya review. Loiso ndo wankulu.
Kianduro samba.
Kwa maso senti ndo wankulu.
Nafika ba.
Ananena mwambi ntaina.
Yeah, kodi muzo kodi
ndwena. Foya zimina du samu.
Kwa ngono.
1 2.
Kumana kodi muzori review ndo wankulu. Anapanga kafa nyimbo ya Sorry ya Justin Bieber. Ndemo kuzori inatuluka chaka chiti. Ndikale kale kwa.
Mpanga kafa, umana kuno kuhita, nkukala dolo. Potaso.
Utwaka kwa mbi.
Balontela watu.
Balontela.
Na kwa kungara side ntoza na gewe.
Ya blue inage.
Sango yana banga yosia umeja like.
It was a calling.
Sasa banga was a calling.
No.
Oh, nari so Loison is a German na German was Loy. Go, I mean aja.
Go forth.
Fantasy.
Ndilipa Roy. Ndilipa namuya. Tengas.
Wino kalumikisa zigamba. Sorry, Lloyd.
Anyway, back to the subject at hand.
So that's it, Brett.
Okay. Senti wayambano kumveka kuti now people's favorite. You've collaborated with people. One of my favorite collabs was with KK.
Yeah, Bass.
Bass. How did that come? That song come about?
Ndimamperekeza KK ku studio. Kuda kaimbe nyimbo ndi Marcel.
Yeah.
I knew it. I wanted to mention myself. I'm like the common denominator is Maselba in this picture.
So, cause one name the phone. Madara. Yeah, I'm going to Maselba actually.
Yeah.
In 19 Maselba. So Kyo calls Maselba. Agrees on a PG. I said in the studio. Trigo wabwe ali kulilongwe.
Yeah.
Then tika bangi. So, ine nditi ndiyangu ndangandista ndiyangu chira na.
Yeah.
Tukumana ku studio kuja basi magaja apanga record nyimbo ija. And then basi mangamaziwa be as a producer Trigo opens the region.
Show
Yeah, kusera mabiti. Kengo the beat ya basi ja comes. And I'm like, Bidi ndio lusa. Kyo zabura kuma center, are you serious? What? I said bidi namsewera sent ntaina. Tiring galimo.
Oh.
Anainyoza bidi.
Serious?
Anyway.
Ineyoka pale pale ineyo sinema.
Simple ine.
Asa ine kudabu pene budget. Bidi akuti nakusewera ndipo naikana.
Maspika ngari moro mwake Kyo.
Yeah, I think yeah, fire. Maspika odi makama. Fande ada. Ese ine sinokumbukira. Koma lero lipidi. Ndi hita mosiyana kwambiri. I think we can do something. Then basi because he starts freestyling, I start freestyling, and then we come up with Paiwe Bass. Paiwe Bass, and I'm like,
That's it.
I didn't do it. Trying to record. He records, I record. I'm like, I say, Bass, my ideas are going. I say, Tete Zingulandrana, boy. Sinanga was just, and actually that's one of the songs I'm sitting na lembe kumina nimuna. Timanena tayari tazakamba pali nyimbo zinazo zimango. Nyome je nairemba usiku omwe wanditali kuti tamaliza session tuinenge tizipita. But now tamvera video yatiwaza. And then tungo and then tungo titie tika walowa 4 bars yake okay. Ineso ndikupita hapo. Ndikolowaso 4 bars yanga mpaka na nyimbo icha kumalizika. Kena content ikagole zayimalisa mawa. Pamaza imva nyimbo ija mema tuni certificate.
Ya kwana.
Ndeti zibika poso jana.
Yakuta nyimbo yakuta.
Asa trick dango download masample ta to veka nzima ya kuika ntungururu yanja utike kumambili kwa beat ko basi intro ya tape. That's how that bass came about.
Oh.
Just like that.
Ujen I think ina sakyozo kumantalezela one day udyake. Pajaba mnodiana sama mkwanjwa bacha.
I'm with you mama. Since Sizozubana mala kupe. Ndicho nama imeji.
Blaziwa, tie.
Ndiya boss. Arishimamenya. So why is it jena kuti sina nganyimbo kajandika Phiri yachi ingoma ya John and stuff like that. So we're just trying to put in my vibes. So we the second verse janaiga za jingo za wana is in hi you know, and then he's like then imakaje wina zaka akaiga
Ndipo nditi
ile jana bwela hi so I think kumambira so malemba so makana kuti tikulemba pa ingoma kind of vibe yako je nde yeyo no muntu make mufanya ku Joniko anangona ndingo eka kajani timanilime tako John zivya
ningo e Blage aveni
sakunamize ni madala sikuti pana zabwereke okay hata jizuru hata
okay munatinamiza
sana fuso mundali yesudi kakozokana kutukwana mene ba kumamena chani malilime ali meaning ili yose sizozubana omala kupherere sidi kuzo
anamiza
anadipaka pula
sana zitenge kwa MQ
ole nene madinga kani maganizo kondo command language yani because even Zulu kulibe and nice to kufusa ndako South Africa
adia
zubana omala kupherera
kunama
kulisha ndigodudu so I think that's a beautiful thing about music.
Yes.
So you see now we're talking about
the vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah.
That's a language doesn't really matter. It's just the vibe.
Facts. Mndani mweso boys wako Jonyo Malawi. Akutiyane ngoda.
I want language yatu. Yeah, but that's how it came about.
Ah, dope. Now, I Am Me.
Yeah.
So what happened to that album? Because men not weird and again.
Yeah.
You
See?
Mm.
I think...
got numbers out.
Eh.
Okay, because we can numbers in a so.
Yes. Kani ukambayo? Ayamiso inasoa.
Ana so the BFB had numbers.
Ines album yangu.
Ayamiso inasoa so.
Oh,
I am Jena so.
Iyaga.
unapanga great from scratch.
I am Jena. I am Jena so.
Esa zimene makuzazo inendi nima samples odi yeyu from the initial project.
Oh, what are you be?
Ndiye nyimbo zina yeyo anakazi jambula so kuina.
Mwachilungamo cha Yesu. Nyimbo za mbili zimene ninapanga record kwa mbili sizili mu album.
Oh,
Ask him. My samples are mainly now noti ambiri. I think the song that notably he has yodi mu album mujambo
Remotes.
It's remotes. Even napanga so create. So I
Anaipanga.
am itinaipanga record ndi tupo boy yonse ndukhala ndi nyimbo into about 15 17 songs. Ndikusowa. Then sikuti nalipona kuti ine ndikufunika bentuse apa. Sina ngale kuti ndingopanga create
yeah.
music. Okay, I think this year or the next year they drop album. So I should just record.
single shower.
And it's 19 timing. So zita so amo kana pwetekabe kuti ambiri so one. But then nango bezoti basi mazobe vibe. Nango ndingopitiliza mene wapangira mo. So nango ngamba kujambula. So sila kuti nyimbo zimene naika mama mujinani zinali nyimbo zoti ndikupitiliza bamu yanga ija kujambula nyimbo zina. Then nango zipitiliza pa and then just go back. I think nyimbo ndingolitengaso ndikonzeso ndipange mwakuti. Iyi nditengeso ndikonzeso ndipange mwakuti. Pretty much that's how I created I Am. And I Am ija madala, to be honest, inatuka September manager. I think it's September, it's not October. But I think September. Koma nayamba kuijambula somewhere around July end. July. It took me about 2 months to record all those 13 tracks. So there were about 20 tracks, like 13 tracks.
So from the I Am Me first drop, then eventually you came up with the deluxe version of the I Am album. What made you drop the deluxe version?
Deluxe. Nani sabana ntajambula nyimbo zisenga, like I'm saying, nani nyimbo zambiri.
Yeah.
Then we selected nyimbo zichi. Kuzikano, okay, 13 songs. Now I even have about 15 songs. So it is tango zijambula tango zisiya. Zina zimene uli nazo chan, so from drop I Am album. See, that was 2023, and then 2024 kusafika so September nani sana tusia ku single ili yonse. Nani kundi ndi I Am album jabe basi. Then I'm like, guys, nyimbo zizi nezo kudana. What if tingo tu saso ka compilation kenake. Masingo ziwaziva. So nango rola kena ku basi. Kudulusa. So honestly there was nothing special behind that idea nakudi tidulutsa I Am Deluxe. Nango banga kuti basi zivaya nyimbo zina single kuma sinafanya kitu so gagandiwa.
Yes.
I was
In
like,
your music career, from the time you started to where you are now, when did you start working with management?
Management. From 20.
Do you have management right now?
Yeah, I have.
And when did you start to work with management?
Management in Nayamba, okay. Nayamba we can manage 2020. Nifandi the exact year. But even from 2017, I need my managers. I was working with Abstract Records. Before 2017,
Ali my sponsor time,
they're not really sponsoring me. It was just like I'm saying, because management is sponsorship. Management are just, anyway.
Yeah, and it's not gonna.
I have never worked with any sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until now, I don't have any sponsor. Sponsor. But I have, But I have people, well wishers, sometimes, you have people like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have big mention to them. Big ups to them. Big ups to everyone. Now. But kunena kuti management kuti kukhala ndi team inobwino kuti ndatosa nyimbo guys titanthani ma strategic plans and stuff like that from kuyambira ndawekapo ndi kuchira entertainment. I think kuchira pretty much ndimene bare one.
Yeah.
Ndamene nkuzona kuti for the first time we had a contract ndikundisaina kuti andisaina ngati artist wow. Even though nabe sonda tukamo basic na panga nchani sindapite chisogolo kwambiri. But I think that was in 2016. I was working with these guys, Kuchira Entertainment. Yeah. Then in Kubera 2017 is when we got guy Abstract Records. So these guys and I don't know this, of course, because Abstract number we can from 2013.
Yeah.
Komano kukala gudi as management to kala serious located tipanga manage ngini za sent. So it was 2017. So there was me, there was Timati LC. Timati Nzati, if I'm not mistaken. When I remember Jazz Chonch, LC. Yeah. There was Purple C. So don't say nali go abstract records 2017. 2017 yomwe umabira kangalibeta I met Prince Kath. So Prince Kath became my manager, Prince Chiwewa.
Yes.
My manager
Why arrange?
I've worked with him. So Tinawe Gabe 2017, 2018. Bobo. 2019 nani kuti basi ndupanga nozandeka. 2020 ndupanga zandeka until I met the manager I have right now. Yeah. Komano all along, I think I've had a team of people many
umabanga be trust in
what's amazing. Guys, we have a show. Tibange Banji. Guys, we have this song. Tibange Banji. So I think pretty much that's management still.
Yeah.
So with all these people being here, my manager also Amendoga Chula, Prince Chikweva. Today right now we have got Tinkani Phiri. And Jose wa amene wekanawo. Ngatonna kuti still more. Nyamula so board of and
so my music circles. For example, if you talk about KOK, in his circle you can have Ajna Gwamba, Ajna Charisma. Who else?
Ajna AK.
Ajna Mike Mash. Is it Mike Mash or Mike
Mash?
Yeah. Yeah. So, what is your musical cycle that you have currently? Has it evolved to what it is now? From
I don't know, man. Do I really belong to any cycle?
You don't have a circle?
Apart from myself. Do you have a square? You don't have a circle. You don't have a square.
I can only mention myself.
You can only mention myself.
Not a cycle.
Yeah, it's just a line.
It's just a line. Like, it's not a cycle. I don't think I have a circle. I have friends. I have friends. KOK is my very good friend. We're very close.
Then it's a triangle. So it's a triangle.
Tizo is my very good friend.
Then it's a circle now. It's making it.
No, Tien Tubange. So, mutakuona na udi natural KOK Mbizo. You go to Blantyre, I'm telling you, Pixie is my very good friend. Very good friend. But Pixie ndi ajina gwamba sali mseko ya gwamba. When you say so, ndekuti mina ndine kuti seko mene ndiyanga ndikupanga form. Ndikukatenga ndikuba uku ndikukaika pamozi. I just have and amene ndimacheza nawo basi kuti koma I don't really have like antoni kuzana kuti awawa mina so iniyo muthu ndivomereza kuti with how I do my works you cannot really say unena kuti
seko ya senti
ndi seko ya senti ndi
I think tibwera ku school amene tinapita school. Let's cover here. Maseta jamaa kumbukira
Venn diagram
ta abaya
yeah, but I think all these people are my friends. Very good friends. Bizo, Charisma, KOK, Pixie Blantyre, Mati Stambiriso, Kwambiri.
Yeah.
You've got Merch Agunzuzu, big shout out to him.
Yeah.
We in touch. Of course not Chan. But it's someone who knows someone who knows yeah. So I've got Andrawira Ngaba Menebe. Yeah.
So you have the only confidence that you have right now is in Maselba. So what is your relationship like with Maselba?
I didn't know. The only confidence I have right now. I win in Kazwanga.
Ndakumbukira ndawina. Senta anapita ku Unilia. Kumenda kuja nkafika kumenya promoter. Ikambe nsanga. Ikambe. Ikambe ase. Ikambe.
That's a lie.
Lumbila.
I swear down.
Ikambe se.
No. No. The only thing I remember is Unena Budi. I was on stage and the DJ was like crapping up my set. And then he kept on,
So when is also you
then nango weird. I see DJ Ubanga Bwanja said. I say DJ Ubanga Bwanja said. You don't mix up my strings like that. I said. Zukala Banj. So I think DJ yana ndi bwana wake promoter.
Ambali.
So I think nanga see maziwa backup but system but bagins. So yeah, big money wa mabangano but there was no any fracas because nango banga zimene zozo and then I went back per stage kwamba kudani kuimba. But I think with zomwe zimene manazo anthu amangoganiza sinangaona from far ndi adaja sana kuti promoter wa yakasomoto kuti amfana ukalipira DJ wanga ndi I think anayamba analingalibe amalala emuka but after the show nango nyamukaso sinayankhulane nawo so nango nyamuka via ka player zimene amachita bene kono I think
andi mmenyako
ngare kuno ndikuphiri pezota kupetselera mnyanja is it but nah bro it wasn't sinali fight I mean it was just kuti nangobweka kanthaya kana zimachitika
pang'ono
kuti olevini mabandi anga timatoka lipina pa stage so it happens and sangaona kuti zikuenda motano
ndemwati confident ano ni madam akunyumba
pamenepo sio bakakhale kuti basi
pamenepo
ine basi ndikembe nyimbo ya confident na kuna maseo
Then chifukwa chake madam waje munagulira Demio sio
pamenepo usamati Demio uzidi Swift
Wali ndi Swift major ine ibasaone kama Demio Swift
ase when the fortune yeah wait
inde
Allah
pamenepo
when drama
uli ndi ndalama usani ndalama koma ndalama
how are you affording this
nyimbo zomwezi
ayo mani nyimbo pretty much ndikumenya mahustle zina ndiena koma let's be honest ndi music ya kumalawi yomwe iyi lakini una omwewa
koma so una yende ndokwana of course na tango ta
koma amwene kuno kwa jema magala from Jen. Let's Swift joko
umati
ndidala limene jale akamata olo ndetuka mayimba kumamu
una tumesa ndi short form ya unanditani
kwa ndidala
dala ntundu wanja se
pachema ya double entendre
inetu nyimbo zanga sizosochera musaiwale
ile ngati ya uchi ni andani uchi ndani chechule
atavala condom so nimene
musaiwale chimene ndi ine ni mfana wa spiritual so there is no way ningaike ngini yona kuti ndiyo sokoneza maganizo a munthu in any way
una nkungodula bene nyimbo sinaimvereko
mwana wa eni yake
una ngalo ali ndi una okapena ndi una
guys ineyo sinupanga nawo
isi maganizo au chimwe
sinupanga nawo
okay ine yabo ndi chimwe choncho koma se uyu anajambulisa atafula malaya atanyamula piro atweke ya piro
komadi amene popo
ndene ndikakhala ipo explain yourselves
chitunzi ndanyamula piro nani kuti kuli nyimbo inimesa munafa nyimbo ya piro
ndikuiziwa
koma so wewe umakonda kuvulavula malaya m'mamizi
kuti yani
kuti chani
success man
amene samashedwa ado
Michael B. Jordan
ama umona iwe unamona KK angovula matisheti
uwase munandipeteka buno bwino mapala pake okezo akungurumutsa wena meja dzukira pake wasi mkapo mimba zake zizona mimba zote musatukwanise
always ziforo goza says palibe ntaina yoti mina you know how this music be it's art ntaina ke matongo banga post kena yayi kuti upange story my
sheka medu
ngogunyuza
andufere ndam timati mramitsi Phiri nana kare
afiritsi
Mr. Phiri
azifira so life is not too serious
isamalimbe eta izose ya
sukalamba ndi kuseka mkwiyo nomino makalambitsa umakhala kwinya kale you're wearing a phone masinya you know you understand you need joke and laugh I like to joke and laugh so only way to like have my fun chani not only way there are my ways angaba many makhala kuti you know DJ fun so sometimes I mean I want to interact with my fans in that kind of way or ticheze kuti pange ku entertain because I mean our music imati entertain our music imati phunzisa our music imati you know it's imasinta miyo yomosiyana siyana but also tiene labe kuti bedikale close ndi anthu aja munjira siyana zapo bo so I think kuvula mayala is just part of entertainment because I'm just like okay fine let me just you know dichile na nyamata ndiseke kwa hapa
entertainment ukwanda
not really kuti musaluse madala nino da bounce us
Mafeo zima tinyasa tikuuzeni apa.
Ndiye chimene mapitira ku zilingani awane ndi mbuzi za. Zilingani kugula nyale ndikubwera nayo nyumba muji. Ndikukatenga no fleece ndikuichingira chonchi.
Awe?
Magulu aje.
Azivula malaya we.
Iwe munthu sungakale basi upita ku gym ukaweka atikena ku basi vala zingine zachana.
Mabeni fulani
makagula iunike itayiunikeni.
Kwapelo.
Ine nda watu awanda bouncer. Koma kuti tutafusa anthu kunjako ana kuti sente ndi bouncer.
Banje show ite.
I saw a comment somewhere. Wachipeni chinchonene pena. Iyo ako mbenyalo.
Brandon.
Anani comment sine.
Unapimba nyala. Ife siti mapimba nyala. Ife tima
Ifule.
Nyali yone. Wale. I see it's part of entertainment.
Okay, go.
Entertainment purpose.
Una sumuyankana. Una ukale?
Ndakuyankha kale sikutukwana.
Okay. Hayi kuti satu kutukwana. Kongo banga anthu so
no, una is a short form ya unanditani. So I was just trying to first thing kuti unanditani. Ndezi.
Oh, jabuno kola. I mean the title ikai unanditani.
Title kaja unanditani? No, because the way limena bweleza kwambiri nali una.
Because I think like the last time I saw you perform and your performance was, I must say your performance was exceptional. Kunali, I haven't been to so many of your shows because I don't go out that much.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
But I saw you.
Mwafomeleza?
Yeah, nifaka lekala we. Nifabazana.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why they call me Uncle Ben. So
okay.
Yeah. So you were performing at a Standard Bank event.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So I was watching that. I'm like, you performed that song as well, Una.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you also did the t-shirt thing. Like this guy.
What about?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So I just want to understand the Ukamawika ma corporates.
Yeah.
Is it the same ndima shows now say kuti kamena ku corporate kujoma yepasa modo wambiri ku hip hop kumango menyora tango ika nyimbo yako ndiyo tango ika nyimbo number 6
kuma I always want to enjoy my set. And the set you watched, that's me enjoying my set. So kuli concert means I have to deliver. Mene ndajila deliver kumina kuja. Mkaya kuli anthu awiri oka. You know, I have to make sure, because at the end of the day, I think when I'm on stage, so it's like I'm doing it for myself. Because I mean, music is so when you have people around you, don't feel a bond. I have to deliver. So it's the other thing in my
bank. If it wasn't for music, let's just say music is in a take. I say, was it good? I said, depress this guy a lot. Yeah. Depress him. I say, I don't know, man. You know, I'm saying this for yeah.
I think being young, I wanted to be a musician, bro. Being young, and in any testimony, madani manyamuga ni mabandrama kuteni. Pano bande mina mastenamba pano verama onena podcast kama anakalamba sanga oneleza. Mwina hao za mafana kuteni.
Hao hilo mastenimoni, la masteni.
I think mastenao ni la.
Uyu.
Yamigani. Dola. Hani maombera se. Nawo ngalo kulishow, kubwira mulaka maliro. Community community. Ala, mada. 10 bar, 5 bar. Ngademene sinateke kuomba dola. Ngademene ndibe dola. Mavaya umene kuja kondo kukhala panja kudikira nthawi yachani timati malova. Nthawi ya malova.
Magera matsegula.
Mwina mulaka uja kuimba nyimbo yomalizira. Soja uja kuimba nyimbo yomalizira. Ndama segula gate ta. Antesina ngava kwawerengera ndrama. Ndi ale samarani kodi. Ndi madikira nthawi imene ja. Koma ndiyangolo amene munjama magama makhala ngovina nja ine what I used to do ndiyangolo amene munjama kodi ndipire pa ndikire ku stage ko asa nyimbo isanate. Ndi makawo ndizipapatize mugulu. Mpaka ndikafika mejo ndikamone mulaka uja pafupi nkumati. Ambu ine ndazakhala ngati uyu ine.
Are you serious?
Ndikamba ngati ndi maloto panopo. But these are things that really happen. That used to happen. Onsa jina zigoma aja. You know, mashow aonda pita kwambiri. Kuti kulowa, lupita kusogolo kucha. Ajina Soja, ajina Charles Nsako, Ajina Bireko, these are the people. I mean, ndilika mwana anali chama 99 2000. Imagine I was just like not even 16 years old, like I'm just 10 years old. Nalika mwana kwambiri. Maati saja hivi nakatuluka kuti alibanja paja kuti angochira. I could go there. Zika kamizani. So sina ngalika mfana kuti even my bouncers ngati hey, waziwa makhala lango ndisiya kuti yeah. Until kuma grow. So I don't think there's any other things meaning anafuna. Of course at some point iso kukhala ntolangani. So ndikuze funny thing ni makhala na kuti ndimati ine kulibe ntolangani aliyese kapena anawusa aliyese amene ndi oyimba. Ine nzakhala oyamba ku Malawi. That's what mudu manga mundiri mwana ndi maganizo kuti ndeti nzakhala kuti bawali soje kakufika because maswera nyimbo ya.
Nyimbo langa popo.
Ndeka. Bueno fantasy.
Those kondaba.
Dreams are say ndiko family nzaswera nyimbo ya ndeka. So that's pretty much career mina if not for an artist of which ndiri because I'm a journalist by profession.
Yeah.
At some point of course in Wasilla so pilot so pretty much I think in the status mina ndizimene no ndikana gwera ya koma no ni mono music
so just going back to that question we asked you about. Of course, I said the Demio. When Demio, just say Demio. Swift.
Yeah.
Anthu ambira vezere akagula gamoto kwagula adone. Amakhala kuti ana vezo kuti mina sana ende bwino. Inde ino tingofa tizoti simunaende bwino pena pake ndi pamene munono madamu andingo wagula galimo. Kuti ndibebese ndi galimo.
Mukuyankhula mwa chilungamo usati modzikweza.
Yeah.
Koma mwangu tsata chilungamo chake. Swift sikuti ndi gamoto yoyamba madamu aja kukhala nayo. Tini makere moto kunyumba. So mwina ngati kuli ku Palamula. Eti ne uta Palamula kambiri mbiri.
Mwafamu agula magalo. Magalo ne magula.
Mani mvesa eti. Yeah, so it's just a matter of kunthokoza Mulungu kuti mzanga taona chimene Mulungu atichitira. You know?
Ego nunsu.
Tigawane ndaliso. That's it. So it's not about kulinda china chake kapena mwina yawacha china chake. No, kuma ndigawana madalitso.
So you as a married man right now, how do you balance masegridale or the celebrity lifestyle and the lifestyle married person?
Nyumba.
How do you balance that? Because antambiri zima bizodi
zusokonekera. Also pena mabizodi muntu suma banganyina yose just by association jabe. Feli muna mage inendosa mala tima kumana nzijema kusazi yodi how do you character yako ndiwe muntu ofatsa umakhala malo ajodi takumana malo ambiri mbiri odabisa yeye.
And on top of that, you as a celebrity, your job is demanding. You have to travel a lot, you have to be to shows, and every time you go to a show, she knows that you're meeting a lot of people. A lot of people.
Yeah, I get you.
So how do you handle that?
Nchifake kwambira kuja. Now chidule zimene nankho kwambira ziziveza kuyankeni. Nchifake nana kuti muzisiyanitsa oimba ndiye mega. Bas. Chifukwa ineyo sindingakhale chimene sento imba jafuna ndikale. I have to separate myself from Saint. Ndikhala ya mega.
Okay, now wabuli apo poet. Tibwelele so apa.
But you okay,
ndimve, let me cook my friend. Sentio ndiweyo.
Ndineyo di.
Amvese.
So winner.
Yeah, meaning to say kuti ngati Brandon Jones ndineyo.
Ndiweyo di.
Waso Brandon njira goma so ndineyo so nimabanga approve zinduso kuchira,
Yeah, true.
For me to separate that and for somebody to understand kuti ndima entities awiri osiyana one koma so entities ina so ndiyafakala laso ikakhala kuti i celebrity.
Amvethetsa.
You get me?
Yeah.
Mina ndinkan makanga tungo zungulira mwe bura. Senti ndi uja odi tikangoyesa pang'ono. Wavese said. But yami amakhulupirira odi sitingangoyesa pang'ono. Commitment is commitment.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, I love that. I understand. Ngani ndiona kuti as I am personally zoimba zimatera kuzoimba. I don't mix it up ndi moyo wanga.
Okay, so what you're saying is Senti. Those organize. Yamigani. Nifona bobo.
No. Chifukwa chonena kuti Sentio ndi yamigani. Uyu amene akubwelayo ngati ndi teta mene manena moja. Akubwela Senti. Koma Senti uja sangayankhule naye. Azayankhula kwa yamigani. Manifesta? Ndiye muone the logic now. Ye uja akumuona Senti pa TV hapo. Senti uyu ndi Senti. Ineyo kuti ndibwere kuno kusina bwere ngati yamigani. Falikana khala kuti Senti uja kulibeko sibwezi ntabwera pano.
Facts.
Ndabwera pano ifani ine sent. Ndi amene akundiona popoyo akuonera sent. Komano pofuna kuyankhula nani aside the music afuna uzayankhula ndi yamikani. Ndi mpanga respond monga yamikani. So there will never be any sent kwa uyoyo. Kubwera yamikani ngati afuna zibwerese kuzinazo. Kubwera yamikani. Ndi yamikani yo ndorani. Pamenepo. Basi. So ngati ndiliona kuti someone that is
Now,
like say
there was a certain post that recent anapanga post anali Dorothy Shong, right? Analemba kuti
Dorothy Kingston.
Dorothy Kingston. Analemba kuti ma relationships ama celebrity ambiri akumata I don't know. Sana pange specify kuti akupanga rifa kwa ndani. And when they were speculating amachula maina wakuti. They were like ma celebrities angaba bene anthu amaona ngati kuti she's talking about.
yeah.
Now, referring to that, what can be your comment on that? Kuti iye uja anapanga observe kuti ma relationships ama celebrities apa Malawi sakumalimba. Mapezana anthu akatere kena kwasiyana. What's your take on that?
Mabanja sakulimba. Sadi mabanja ma celebrity.
Mabanja generally.
Mabanja sakulimba. Monk exposes more me ali pa treat up. So chinthu chimene chili associated ndo imba kapena kandi celebrity aliyense chiyenda kwambiri kuposa ndi munthu amene akungokhala kulwiwa simuchidziwa first wadziwika. So kungolemba post imene jayo it means kuti ikuyenabe kuyenda mene endera munja chifukwa kuti nangasiza kukhuzana ndi woimba okha akukamba za woimba okha. Komano in actual sense I am sure what she's trying to communicate is just because she's in the same industry. You understand, Eddie? Zili ngati kuti mphunzitsi akambe kuti kwa mabanja athu kunchito kwathu kuno sakutani kwa. Yeah, sina ngati pa school bacha. So Dorothy is just trying to say chimene ali mu industry mwathu.
Yeah.
Manivesa koma chifukwa kuti munthu uyu ndodziwika. She's exposed more nanga sini manke ndodziwika. Koma mabanja sakulimba. Ma reasons zimatengera mu mabanja amo kuti zikukhala bwanji. Ine sininganene ne banja langa lili bwino.
What is Swift mwene? Touching on the topic of the same topic of relationships, in regards to you, you did a song. Imene mna jambula kunali kujinkoswe.
Also,
Nkane inavuta.
kuna
chema kwambiri. Mwakuti isijeni na video jabi. What was going on? And also now understanding kuti I don't know kuti your woman. I'm just assuming now. She's not an artist. You know?
Much,
Life yake ndi muntu. You know, just like that. How was she taking it? Because so it also go generally mene uli know kuti ngati artist. Partner wako zinthu zama zitenga motani. You know what has the journey been like?
I think funny thing in like you're saying, she's not an artist. So I think the artist madani mbali kwambiri. Alipa mbali kwambiri wana kuti sizimamkhudza. So even za nyimbozo sizimamkhudza kwenikweni. Za falling izo sizimamkhudza kwenikweni. In fact, to your surprise, sikuti falling ni nyimbo imene namimbira kuti ndikuimba nyimbo hii, tiye ndikuimbia ndiforeka jambule pa chinkhoswe. Ayi. Ndi nyimbo zoti ndangujambula kuti ndivumene majambulira nyimbo kuti ndaimba nyimbo. And to be honest, sikuti nali pa list so have my favorite songs ali. Pa nyimbo zimene tamele kuti sana tusa abamwe, koma zomwe zimene zoti vera masample kunyimba kuja. Sikuti falling anaichula hapo kuti falling nyimbo ndisangalasa. No. Izo nyimbo imene amakonda. Tikakauti limodzi mina tukenda mujamba anisele ku nyimbo ya limodzi. So nyimbo imene amakonda kwambiri.
Limodzi njandi ampavu kwambiri mwazi.
Amakonda nyimbo ya limodzi.
Limodzi is a very strong song, I think. Ukaimvera. Ima kupanga transition from life yabansi bano, It's like relationship where you don't give up on each other. It goes all the way. Nobody gives up on nobody all the way until even if you die, you still love your partner. Even if you're in heaven, you still love your partner. So that's how strong that song is. And I used to love that song too. I remember when I was with my ex and we used to love that song. We used to bump to that song.
So you can imagine.
You remember?
Amakonda nyimbo imene njaya. Na Yesu amakonda. Ndiko ndimene because not even pano basanga kani. Ndi imene amakhala kuti favorite song yake. Of course mwaba muja nyimbo ya favorite song yake ndi ndani timati ndani jana suffix. That's after the album now favorite song yake ndi imene. Koma ndai imene kuti nyimbo kumvera chapa makondo mvera limodzi. So falling was just kuti nango sanga aso ine kuti chinkoso chili mawa. I think nyimbo imene ndinga. I think ndoganiza and in fact the funny thing was Ronnie is coming kuti asajambule ma highlights achingoso. So aku tinayankhana mama watu ase wafika ase uzwa jana I think my highlights yo ukaike nyimbo yanga ku background ya nyowani usaike nyimbo yanga legale kamene ya mundu wina yakunja put my song ku background so it's like okay fine we go there takumana pa sport page tili udeni he comes azindi jambula uje and then he's like ase tangu esera kuimba tu falling in ukuvala mu chanchani nyimbo yako tangu esera kuimba and then ngujambula mimi baja clip amene acha and then I'm like I think mina njambula yonke ndikaimbe so kuzo nkama mbira nkazi wanga and then I perform it kujengose kujene so he's taking all that and then ali yesemene kuja kujambula ma snippet yake nyimbo ichi tichidule inali ma highlights achingoso. It wasn't an official video. It wasn't a plan with Bange Jonchi. It wasn't even a song that I did kudi ndumimbira nkazi wanga. If there was a song that I did ndumimbira nkazi wanga ndika nakali mozo sanga mina maikono.
Yeah, maikono ndi.
Yeah. Pretty much. Madam.
Ase tisana kusiye puruka kwele fortune yako puruka ibange park next to the Swift ni magali moto ina mbili. What I wanted to ask is Saint at heart at heart is still that person that loves music menama kondira kare.
Yeah.
I believe many one lama so you still fuse ajina reggae dance or
Yeah.
Even though you're not actively
Yeah.
Who do you listen to? Tingatongona anthu atatu akumalai kuno ndakunja atatu akumalai akakunja.
Let's say you're driving. What's on your playlist?
Yeah.
What I call you over BTs bonoba.
Yeah.
Wewe nyimbo zanji.
Ukabeta ngodumpia nawo ngai muntu makutinga.
Ndimvera nyimbo zanji.
I think ndodile loli umvera nyimbo ya Onesmus. Banji umakala ndi pressure kaliona outside. Yeah. As of today. Yeah. CD enda opanda kumvera kweli njuchi. Timvera njuchi. Waneni ngachire 4 or 5
tangu chu.
Yes.
Boboed. CD enda opanda kumvera ko ndivula kanthu ezikhanga kuti ndiwakondera ngasina nzanga. Koma CD enda opanda kumvera okay.
Yeah.
Timvera okay. CD enda opanda kumvera ko ili nyimbo yanditha koma ndimayikonda kwambiri.
Masoba.
Mafandi imbe nyimbo ili mu EP yake.
Juu imene?
Yosadi Juu. Mu EP yake nyimbo imene mandisangasa nendi stay winning. Every day I stay winning. To my ups and downs I stay winning. That song, I mean, take time. Listen to that song. It's different Maseba. It's not the usual Maseba menema muziwa. So in here for me, because of that, anantenga ntima. Because he was singing, he did a little bit of dance, and then dance it's on my playlist. I think pretty much of course Mecha.
Yeah.
I like the new album ya Mecha.
Maluba.
Nimvera
Maluba.
Maluba.
Nimvera Ujen. Nimvera Mapemperomo.
Yes.
My favorite song until now from last year. Bagana bam then Nimvera na Madingo. Dance like I said in Mbizo in Atemo. You know. Pretty much I think these are the ones that I can mention kumalawi kumamene mina siziteka abe kuti koma ndimvera bambire koma na wanda mene no matter what akalapo ndithu tikapita kunja as of today timvera Rage 32
UK man.
UK that rapper
Grime.
the new album
Rage.
just zero mwene Rage 32
Tiga imvere sona fe situgizi.
but album yenyewe ngamvera
Ngati sada dule.
Ayo mwajo nchuma.
asesona buisa taganiza
Ndukuda wode.
Cause okay.
Wachula pale beru wachula za hip hop budu.
Cause
taganiza
kumalawi kuno suna chego hip hop joncho. Ndoti pa kumalawi kuno ngati wachula za hip hop.
This is my Spotify, right? Taona. Chidule tikambe chilunga moja. You can check. Amazon mani na vije.
Since apanga so
This is Rage 32.
yes. Rage 32 2025.
Baba list baba when you see. This is Slash, of course, sina mchulu. Slash, I listen to Slash definitely. This is Nature here.
Maluba.
Maluwa iwe.
You understand?
B.
So yeah, like randomly. Komaso, you can see here reggae kudidi badiso.
Bob Marley ka.
Wayona.
Nangano.
Madala.
Nobody can stop reggae. Cigarette, buddy.
Yeah. So pretty much that's
What you listen to.
That's what I'm listening to right now. So what I'm wanting to mavira zinzo siana. Of course, ko Afro, I respect Burna Boy and Wizkid.
I want to respect and you know, it's crazy because Mufwa Bena, I'm a Kawa Bena, some a Kawa.
So in Malawi, Malawi kunoga say kum music career go wankupanga inspire kwambiri ndani. Kuri wenu madineo December is easy. It's because of you kabena awa. Cool.
Okay,
because you've talked about people that inspire you to just become a musician. But
yeah, that's
like now in terms of style.
Yeah, mfano zinazo mwezo kuti uya kuchira anthu amene mine ndakula
ukumvera
kufuna kuzakhala ngati iwo.
Yes.
Komano I think growing up kukhala pamene ndili panopa ndikumaona kuti komano uyu kapena nyimbo zanga izizi chanjani. I think I gotta give it up to Masco. Masco
Masco sangemba dance or
yeah.
You a dance or
I don't know. I think name those so gonna get up on me.
Or inspiration can come from
yeah, from where is you? Kuri ine ndima konda ndosiana ndi chimene mwina nendi.
Can you start with Masco?
Yeah. Komano Masco played a role. Now kumene ndiri Trumeo played a role as well.
Yeah,
when I heard Trumeo for the first time kumva Trumeo amwene nyimbo ya kulimbana lizanziko, that was the first song made number at Trumeo. I was like, amwene uyu ndi ndani uyu namena kupanga nyimbo zofukati zipanga ifeyo. So Trumeo, big up to him.
Yeah,
Trumeo played a role, you know.
If I was to ask you to do a song right now about a woman not leaving, what can you say? 6-8 bars.
6-8 bars.
Yeah, right now, and we're sessioning. Yeah.
A woman not
on top of your head, what can you say?
Off the dome.
Off the dome.
Yeah.
All right then. I'm just right here sipping on my juice. She right there sipping on the water, and she say, straight to the altar. She not gonna ever let go, man dada. She a go stay there by my side. Oh. Night and day she never rhino. Even when I'm dead, she there so. Saza kwatila so sapeza winanso. Ndikanga bas paka mu yaya. Ndikamuona ine yaya. Ntima wakalo bya pa easy. You are me canteen. This love is never ending. Endless love forever, we never fading.
Give it for Saint-Realest. Allah. I said.
I don't know. I can't even repeat what I say. I don't even know.
No way.
I don't know.
Wow.
That's it. If it's nice, tell anybody to make a beat.
Wow.
Yeah, but I say, you know, it's always amazing. It's always amazing to have people like you in the building.
Bless
and also, it's giving the essence of Podcastmalawi because that's the spirit that we have here at Podcastmalawi.
Very much.
Love conversation.
Very much. And actually, this is azitengere maimo ena.
As I was winning.
Why maimo runde? People are Malawi siri wenda po.
Some
mixing.
This
just for entertainment.
Yeah, bro.
But chirungama kuma baliso majeza.
So yeah.
That's it.
Muntu sozikandi no like IQ and EQ ya bobo kumonori. Antu zimena kugamba bobozo angojeza. Osalibuya yeah lichula bene bobo. It's somehow. But thank you very much for coming through.
Appreciate it.
And how you
I love it here, man.
Mango but yeah, was up some part not as a guest anymore.
Zabangi host. No, I mean I think you're by far one of the best guests we have had here. And it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much.
Let me host this show. Kumano ni mfano mimi Jimos. Singemenya kama spy ni madala wale mali.
Nkala amenya promoter kuvindia.
Alingati Lulu na watu. Lulu anacho ni kalone pale kana ase anampasa gigi ba stage. Kuje ni kule of stars. Lulu uzanke nkadi mene wewe kuno.
Bala podcast mesa nizongojeza. Bakari ma spy. Kama zimvo bounce sina.
Maka.
Ma spy.
It's getting real.
mwana mkadasiya.
Kutsanuo. Kuopa mungapepu.
But yeah, man,
Appreciate it.
Saint-Realest, Bensam, Brandon Jones. See you next Tuesday.
Live big with Jackpot City Casino, now in Malawi.